Never underestimate a droid.
It's a bummer.
Never underestimate a droid. When she says that, I half wanted Poe to be like, "The fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to have a conversation with you."
Well,
Ray.
BB-8
It's
just
Ray,
rolled
it's Ray.
up just then.
I know.
It's like the Arnold Total Recall mask like malfunctioning.
Right.
And you're just like,
2 weeks.
Why are you stuck in that dialogue
Let's
loop?
read the opening crawl.
Yeah.
The dead speak!
The dead speak.
I mean, I laughed pretty hard when that came up.
That was wild.
An exclamation point.
The galaxy has heard a mysterious broadcast, a threat of revenge in the sinister voice of the late Emperor Palpatine. I'm yelling the capital letters.
So I immediately turn to you and go, so all of that happened off screen.
The crawl wasn't even done, and you were turning to me.
Because dead speak, they had me, and
but
I was
here's
like,
something you didn't know,
what?
Griffin. If you had just played Fortnite, the new Star Wars event on Fortnite, you would have heard Emperor Palpatine's broadcast because it's in it. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. Griffin's looking at me with dead eyes. The end at the end of the Fortnite game with Star Wars, I don't fucking know how Fortnite
I
works.
feel like Connor Radler.
It's like not even it's like spoken from the heavens too.
It's
like not like a cut to Palpatine.
No, but it is Ian McDermott.
It's
so they
Ian
clearly
McDermott.
recorded McDermott like
Right.
doing a broadcast, and they were like,
Couldn't
"We
work
can't."
it into
Right.
a
So they were
movie.
like, I don't know, Fortnite. Like, maybe we could debut it on Fortnite.
It just feels like from the get-go, such a poor narrative decision.
To debut it on Fortnite.
No, I think that's a great narrative
Right,
decision.
right.
To not show the characters dramatically discovering this.
The dead speak.
That's one thing.
The dead speak. No, I totally agree with you. It's very strange.
But the fact that the movie starts and everyone's like, yeah, we all know Palpatine's back, right?
well, they're all like, bad news, guys. That Palpatine broadcast, it's definitely him. It's like the fucking Room, some of these scenes.
There has been no air of Palpatine, no whisper of Palpatine in the 2 previous films.
You
No.
hear his voice once in that Rey dream. You hear all the old.
You hear a lot of voices who
You
aren't
hear a lot of
actively
voices
involved.
in
And
there.
which Ray dream?
In the Force Awakens sequence, you hear his voice for a second. You know when
she
she
touches
has
the
the
Yeah, she touches the
lightsaber. and,
lightsaber.
And
you know, you
everyone,
hear
Ray,
you hear Ewan McGregor and
Ray.
General. All right, back to the crawl.
Yep.
General Leia Organa.
You got it. You got it.
General Leia Organa dispatches secret agents to gather intelligence, while Rey, the last hope of the Jedi, trains for battle against the diabolical First Order. Meanwhile, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren rages in search of the Phantom Emperor, determined to destroy any threat to his power. 4 dots.
And
as
I
usual.
read that and I go, that feels like what should be Act 1 of this movie rather than the stuff that we're all supposed to take for granted as we just hit the ground running.
That's all fair. It's also 3 paragraphs that don't make any sense
No.
together.
No.
So you've got, all right, Palpatine's back and he sent out a podcast.
Right.
And you're like, okay, why would he do that? But
Sign
okay.
up for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right. 2, they're like,
Do it.
Organa is sending out agents to gather
He's
intelligence.
very convincing.
Because the only footage we have is Leia briefing people in a war room, so it all has to have that kind of energy.
While Rey trains for battle. Trains for battle? Like, because the movie starts with them all being like, why is it you're here? And it's like, rather than her giving the correct answer, which is like, well, all the footage with Leia is on like a jungle planet, so I just kind of got to be here for the first act. She's just like, well, I'm training to hear the Jedi.
She's training so that like man babies can see how powerful she is because she's actually working.
That's
on it.
what if it actually the first shot is like her time card at like Jedi school, and she's like, God, I've been here so long. Click.